Hi team. In that previous video, we completed the setup up to this virtual network gateway. So now it's created. Okay, so for what and all we done? We created the on-premises virtual network, but also the cloud virtual network. Okay. So and also we created the Azure virtual network gateway and also the local network gateway we created successfully. And now we need to establish the tunnel between these two. Just go to here. Okay, just go and search for connections. You could see this option. Okay, the hybrid connectivity. So what we supposed to do is we need to create a connection between your local network gateway and also your virtual network gateway, Azure virtual network gateway. Okay. Hmm. Here I'm just adding I'm just adding it into VPN RG and the connection type. Okay, which is going to be site to site. And I'm just giving the name connection one, and this is going to be on the VPN RG. Just go to the settings. Okay, so here we need to select the virtual network gateway that we have, that we, uh, and then local network gateway that we created. I'm just selecting the both and see this is the password it's giving. Okay, you can, give any password. Okay, using this password only, our VM would connect this VPN. Okay, I'm just copying this and I'm just giving this password. Okay, and then IKE V1 or V2, anything is fine. Okay. Recently they added the IKE V2. Okay, however, we can leave as it is. And the connection mode DDP. Okay, so these all looks good. Just go to the tags and before that just check everything. Okay, so these all looks good. And yeah, it's validating the configuration. Okay, now we can create the connection. Okay, so now it would establish the tunnel between this local network gateway to the virtual network gateway. And then we need to configure something inside of the on-prem server. Okay, that will do once this connection got configured. Okay, this is under creation. Okay, obviously this also takes around 3 to 5 minutes. So what we can do is just go and open the virtual machine. Your on-prem server. Okay. We are not going to perform any activity inside of this Office VM. Okay, this Office VM we just created, it's to check the connectivity. Okay, however, on-prem server connecting it into the Office VM. Okay, in this on-prem server only, we need to perform some activities. So I'm just taking the remote. So it's msdsc space -v and root admin is the username. I'm just hitting the IP. Oh, okay, so the username is root admin. And I'm just giving the credential. That's it. Okay, so now we took the remote and see, still the connection deployment is going on. Okay, this is, still going. Okay. Just go to the server manager. Inside the server manager, we need to configure the remote um, role we need to enable here. Okay. So the routing role we need to enable here. Yeah, see, the connection also got established. Mm. Okay, still it's loading inside the VM. Yeah, so the connectivity is done. Connection got established. Just go to the add roles and features. Inside the features, just skip the first three tabs. In that server role, we could see the remote access. See? So this we can use for the VPN's connectivity. So far that I'm just enabling here. Just go to next, 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 role services. I'm just going to do the routing. Just add the feature and just go to next, 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 and we can install it. Okay. If you're supposed to restart, you can okay. Okay, I'm just restarting this one after the installation. Okay, and sometimes what will happen is um it couldn't pick the recent state in your VM. Okay, so the better way is restart your server after the role installation. Okay, so now the installation is going on. Okay, only 10% done. Okay, this would take a few more minutes. So what we supposed to do is we establish the connection. If we go and open the connection tab, mm, mm, if we go and open the connection tab, it would show it as not connected. Okay, it would show it has not connected. When you could see the connected state in the sense, if your VM got connected with this connection in the sense, and then only. And also not only that approach, using this download configuration, you can also connect it. Okay, so here you need to select the vendor. So via which vendor you're gonna get the VPN service so that you can select. And then the firmware version, those all you can select it. But today we are not going to use this approach. Uh, okay, so almost, yeah, 61 percentage of installation is done. Only a few is remaining. Okay, so in this configurations, okay, so these all looks fine. Okay, with the protocol. Okay, so this is fine. And in this authentication, we could see this password. Okay, if you're supposed to change this, you can edit it, no problem. But only the thing is, if you're gonna change the password, the same password, you need to use it into the VPN connection which you're gonna perform inside of your VM. Okay. So if you changed the respective password, you supposed to change inside your VM also. Okay. Yeah. So still it's in the 64 percentage. Yeah. So now it is done. Okay, our VM would restart in few minutes. Setting refresh. Okay. So I'm just opening the routing and remote access. This option you could see after the role setup, role installation. Okay. So I'm just opening this routing and remote access. See here, this tab appears. So now what we're supposed to do is just do the right click and you could see configure and enable routing and remote access. Just click this one and just do next. And here we need to select secure connection between two private networks. Okay, this is what we're gonna use. Okay, and see this option we need to enable if we're gonna perform the VPN in the sense. If VPN you are not going to perform, you can disable it. Okay. But in that today's part, we're gonna see the VPN, right? So that option is mandatory. Okay, just to finish. Okay, it's loading. Just wait. Now it started. One new tab, it would appear. It would show. See, this is that new tab. Just go to next. So here we need to tell the interface name. Okay, you can give any name. For example, um, VPN. or else you can say my VPN. Just give some name, which is completely your wish. You can give any name. Just go to next. Yeah. So connect using virtual private network VPN and automatic selection. We can go with this IKEv2. Okay, this option we have to select. And then here we need to pass the VPN's public IP. Okay. Here we need to pass the VPN's public IP. So just go to the Azure. Just go to the resource group. Under the VPN RG. Okay, so here we are not having the public IP. In Office VM, we could see the public IP, I think. This is the Office VM IP, the VPN IP. Just copy the VPN IP. This is the VPN IP that I'm just copying and just paste here. Okay, okay. So here we need to add the network IPs. Okay, so the network IP range. So what I'm doing is, this is belongs to 196, right? So I need to know the Office VM CIDR range. Just go to the Office VM. Hmm. If you're gonna scroll here, you could see Office VM has 192.168 series. So that we need to add here. 192.168.0.0. And the network mask is 255.255.0.0. And also metric, this can be 16. And just hit OK. Just go to next. And username and password. Username and password in the sense, in future, you just wanted to spin this again and you just wanted to connect it again. In that time, it would ask the credential. Okay, now we can go to the network interface. See here, it is showing the enabled, but it is disconnected. So what we have to do is we need to go to the properties. Under the properties, you could see the public IP and then the dialing policy. Okay, redial attempts. Okay, do the attempts 1, 2, 3. Like it would do the attempts again and again. Okay, based on the number which you're giving. And then into the security, here we need to pass the key, phased key for authentication. We have copied one key, right? From our Azure connection. Just copy that one and paste it here. Okay. And then requires. So if you're supposed to change something here, you can do it. And just go to networking. Yeah, in that networking, you don't need to change anything. So only the thing is you need to check the public IP, Azure VPN public IP, and you need to give the right password. That's it. Okay, we just added. So now we can do this connect. Okay, so generally, if you're doing this Azure VPN connection, this would take some time. Okay, so 100 seconds, 200 seconds, like that it would take. See here it is showing connected. This loopback, internal Ethernet and all connected. Same like this, this one also would change it into connected. Okay, so this would take 1 or 2 minutes to connect if you're doing this setup as newly in the sense. Okay, now the 30-second is over. Still, it's not connected yet. It's not connected yet. Okay, but this would connect. We can wait. Okay, so once the VM got connected, we can enable the static routing inside. Okay, still the connecting process is going on. Just wait for a moment. So just go copy the office VM private IP. Using this private IP only, we're gonna connect it. Okay, so here the main thing is both VMs are into the different network, but we're gonna access it privately via the VPN gateway. Hmm. Okay, still 90 seconds. 90 seconds went. Still the connection process is going on. Okay. So based on the hardware configuration, this would, slightly vary. Okay, it is showing disconnected, but it would connect. We can just wait for some moment. Okay, I just copied the private IP. This is my office IP. Office VMs endpoint. Okay. Mm, okay, if that VM could. Oh, it couldn't connect. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, let me check the properties. Okay, so I'm just updating the static routes. New static route. I'm just changing it into VPN. I need to tell the destination network. Destination network is 192.168.0.0. Net mask is 255.255.0.0. Okay, gateway you can skip. Metric that can be 256. Okay. This is good only. Just go to the properties, options. Okay, that's security, networking. Those are fine. Now we can do the connect again. Okay, it will be initiating the connection. Okay, so the connection is going on. Just wait. Oh, where that went. This connection is going on. Just wait. Yeah. See here, it got connected. Okay. So in sometimes if the proper internet is not there and you didn't enable the proper hardware in the sense, in sometimes your remote session would drop. So just before the network is dropped so that it is not connected. So now it is connected. Okay. So if we just go and if we just trying to take the remote in the sense, it would work. MSTSC. And we need to tell the endpoint. Okay, Office VM endpoint. Just go and open the Office VM. Yeah, so this is the Office VM. Office VM's private IP we need to take. Okay, not the public one. Private IP we need to take. Okay, just scroll here, scroll here. 192.168.0.4. Okay, so not here, not in our local machine. Inside this, we need to open the remote connection. Remote desktop. And there we should paste this 192.168. Okay, it couldn't connect. Okay, because so far we didn't added the static routing that we should add. So where you can add in the sense, just go and open the same tab. Just expand this IPv4. Here you could see static routes. Here what you should add is just go and add the new route, the VPN. So we need to tell the network CID range, the destination network, which is 192.168.0.0. And then this is the net mask. Okay, you should give the proper net mask. If you made any mistakes here, you couldn't connect. So gateway and rest all fine. Okay. So we added the routing. Let's go and do the thing again. Open the RDP. Just go and paste the IP. Now we can do connect. It asking you to put the credential. Just go and give root admin and the password. Yeah. So now the connectivity got established. See, this is in the different network. Okay, this VM has 10.0.0.4. Okay, that is what this VM's private IP. Okay, this is on the another VNet, but we are accessing via VPN. Okay. Got it? I hope this video really helps you well. Okay, so for more tech related, Azure related videos, if you need, just suggest in our comment section. We will try to make a video for that. And thank you guys. That's it in the series. Okay, if you need any interesting series, let me know in the comment section. We'll plan it accordingly. Thank you all. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next interesting topic. Thank you.